everyone, I hope you are having a great day. So today's review is going to be on Pullip Les Secrets by Laduree. I hope I pronounced that right. It's French, I think. So I am sorry if I mispronounced it. I'm trying my best to get these names right. So I'm sorry I said it wrong. But anyways, as always, I'm going to give you my honest opinion regarding this doll. And so yeah, let's get started with this review. So what I do know about this doll is that she is a collaboration with, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like a shop or a company, which is why she's called Les Secrets by Laduree. It's like everywhere on this doll, on her hat, even on the apron. So it is a collaboration piece. She was released sometime, if I'm not mistaken, it was last year. So just wanted to really review this doll because I feel like she doesn't get a lot of attention out there. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about her and show you her and see maybe you'll like her because I think she's pretty. Okay, so let's start by talking about her chef hat. So she comes with her chef hat made out of cotton material, and the way that it's held on her head, as you can see, here's this pin. It's not attractive, I know. It's like very out there and it's white. Maybe it should have been, I mean black. Maybe it should have been white is what I was trying to say. So that's how the chef hat is held on her head. It's nicely shaped. It actually shapes like this on its own, so it's not like you have to make it work like this. I do like that because we had a recent Pullip release. If you watch my videos, you'll know which Pullip I'm talking about. I believe it was Pullip Jenny, where the headpiece, where the hat was kind of like shaped off, funky, and no, this is different. This is nicely made. And in the front you could see the writing. It actually does say, it does says Les Secrets by Laduree Paris. Yes, so it is French, as I was mentioning earlier. Printed on, so that's a pretty neat detail. Very nicely made. I don't really have anything negative to say about this, only the way that it's put on her head. So yeah, let's start by talking about her wig. So her wig, the way that it's styled, as you can see, it's a downward ponytail. Her wig is pretty thick. Pretty happy about that. It's not thin or falling apart or anything like that. It's not really that frizzy. It's pretty good quality. There are no signs really of the wig cap showing, just a little bit here to the top, but it's nothing so out there. It's nicely made, and the colors you can see is like a very bleach blonde, color. It's a blonde color. And yeah, and the way that it's held on the back here is like by a rubber band, and there's a thread here that was stitched over it. Okay, and then her bangs are nicely done and neat. Okay, so let's start by talking about her face up. So her face up is not really loud or anything like that. It's pretty natural, if you ask me. The bottom parts of her eye chips is what really calls me out, the eyeliner part, because it's like white, and I think it's what really makes her like in your face and stands out. Honestly, my opinion, I really don't like it too much because I think it doesn't have a good contrast with the eye chip color, but that's just me. But that's just something I wanted to mention. And then the top part of her eyes, she does have a little bit of pink color. Let me see, man, I could show you her eyebrows while we're doing this. She does have a little bit of pink color. So she does have color. She's not completely like simple. I don't think chefs are supposed to look so out there anyways while they're cooking. So she does have kind of like that natural makeup on her face. And then her eyebrows are pretty innocent, not so crazy or anything like that. Very nicely done. They're not so out there. And then her cheeks, she does have some pink on them, a little bit of peach, not so out there. And her lips, to me, they're like a very nice natural pink color, kind of like the colors that you would wear if you were to wear makeup, if you were like to go to the workplace. This would be like a color you would wear, in my opinion. So not so out there. So but very pretty. Okay, she's like a everyday girl next door kind of Pullip, if you ask me. And then when you close her eye chips, this is kind of like a constructive criticism I have here, because look, you can't really access the eye mechanism without really getting under her wig. And even if you try getting under her wig, it's still really hard. So I'm gonna try to do it over her wig like this to show you, and even like that it's hard. It's nude with the black eyeliner, so just wanted to show you that. And this is how it looks. This is the third kind of way you could display her with the eyes looking like that, kind of like lazy eye. Sorry, but to me it looks like lazy eye. Let me pull it up if I could, like that over the wig. Yeah, so that part is kind of like bummer because the wig here covers the eye mechanism. Okay, now let's get to her stock. So her stock, literally this part is just 3 pieces. So she does have her chef top made out of a nice lightweight cotton material, and then if you see here, it has the L printed on here onto the left side of her top. It's held in the middle here by Velcro, and then you put this top piece here. The metal is nicely made. It seems to be glued on, but not like glued on that it's gonna fall apart easily. So I think it doesn't look bad. It's very nicely fitted, and then we have a button here on the side as well on the sleeves. And then we have this apron. We do have this printed on the apron. It's not like a patch or anything like that on it. It's actually printed. These cute sweets on there. I think, what are they called? I know there's a name for it. Is it maracu? Something? I know it starts with the M. These sweets. And then again, it says Les Secrets by Laduree Paris to the bottom here. And then this, the way that it's held on her waist is by this ribbon here. If you look, the way that it's tied is pretty neat. So I don't know if you were want to take this off, how would you put it back with it looking like this again? Because the way that it's put on is pretty neat. And then she comes with her pinstripe pants, also lightweight in color. They appear to be black, almost blue, depending on the light, the color. Maybe I'm the one that's colorblind. No, it is a blue color, and it's nicely made. It's lightweight, again, also made cotton, and it's held in the back here by Velcro. It doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of her ankles, so I just wanted to let you know. And then she comes with her shoes. They are a tiny bit big. You could see here it is kind of big. OMG, look at this. But I think with this ankle piece here, the way that it's attached to the ankle is not going to easily fall off. But they are kind of big and bulky. I don't know, as if I was a chef, I don't know if I would be in the kitchen with these, but that's just me. But they're cute. I like the color because it goes well with the apron, and it is a baby pink color with brown to the bottom, and then we have the gold here button glued on top. Okay, so what else does she come with? So besides that, she does come with a very cute, this is like very cute, a dog print shirt. And then the shirt, actually let me put her on for like 2 seconds. This part here, the dog and the 2 sweets here, are actually patches that have been glued on top of the shirt. So it's not printed on the shirt, it's like patches on it. And it is nicely made. Looking at the size of this, I wouldn't be surprised if this fit on a doll because it is pretty tiny. But I do like that we get an extra piece of stock for her in case you don't want her to always be a chef. And then she does also come with this bag. It's a baby green in color, and it also says the name of the company. If you could see it there, my camera, please work with me today. It says it in the middle, and it's made out of not the best quality. It's like kind of like how you would see a regular bag if you go shopping. It's kind of like the same quality, and there's nothing in here, but it is functional if you want to use it. Okay, I was kind of not happy taking this out of box because the way that it's put on the box, there's like one big tape over it, and there's another big tape under it, and it's like trying to take it out. I was trying to cut the scissor, use the scissor to the bottom so I wouldn't mess it up, but yo, like this was like, ugh, and now I wrinkled it, so the OCD part of me is like, ah. So yeah, so she comes with that, and then besides that, she comes with her collector card. Look at her, so cute, being a chef. So okay, that's basically it. So what are my final thoughts regarding this doll? Again, you guys know I'm always as real as it is. Maybe sometimes I'm a little too real. Maybe some of you may not like that, but I'm going to be real when it comes to this doll. So if you compare her to other Pullip dolls, you might be like, oh, there's nothing special about her. She's plain. Anybody can make this outfit. Like, woohoo, woohoo. Yes, that's partially true, but there's other things that I think one should consider. So this doll, I think, would be good if, let's say, you're a beginner and you are getting into Pullip dolls and you're not sure, and maybe you want a doll that you could dress up in different outfits and she's like your everyday kind of girl. I think she could be it. I think we could make her work like this. um, I personally think that she gets a lot of the word is not hate, but I think she gets a lot of like criticism because she's too simple. But I feel like this is coming from like veteran collectors. I could see that because I myself have been collecting for a bajillion years now. But at the same time, I think simplicity is something we shouldn't be frowning on all the time. Simplicity could actually work for some of us. So if you look at her, yes, you can make this. But let's forget about that for a moment. But overall, if you look at her with what she comes with, the quality of her stock, and the things that she comes with, I think she's a good value. She is currently 135 at pullipstock.com. She is actually a lot less than some other Pullip releases, and she could be your everyday kind of girl. You're getting good quality stock. You're getting an extra shirt. Some days, some releases, some of these days we don't get extra things, so we're getting an extra shirt. We get the bag. Yeah, it might not be the best one, but if we're looking at the quality is there. And if you like themed dolls, I think this is great. We don't see a chef doll every day. I know we've had pieces of like theme items released over the years. Like I believe there was like a maid stock outfit released over the years. I think there was also like an officer outfit. Yeah, one could argue and say, oh, you could have just released that separately and dressed her up. But remember, not everyone's the same. I honestly think she's okay. She's not the best doll, but yet she's also not the worst. Believe me, I've seen worse. So my honest opinion is, if you have your eye on her, you'll be happy. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. If you're new to Pullip and you're thinking, should I get a new Pullip? I mean, should I get a Pullip? And could I get an everyday girl? She would be your everyday girl, and there's a good value to her. So that's honestly my opinion. I hope you found that helpful. If you want to get her, pullipstyle.com is your place. You could get her at Groove and other websites, but the best place is to go to pullipstyle.com. This is my honest opinion. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate and let me know, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Have a good one. Bye bye.